Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This channel is basically going to be just me drawing. I'm going to be doing a couple tutorials and tips and tricks, mainly in Procreate. This is one of my favorite drawing apps ever, and why don't we just get into the video? So while you're watching these videos, I'm going to be doing Procreate, so you can follow along in Procreate and I will show you step by step how to do these things. But if you are a beginner, these are perfect for beginners. Just know I'm not a professional in any way, shape, or form in drawing. I do this as a hobby, and this is just a little hobby for me, just for fun. But yeah, welcome to my channel, and please feel free to subscribe and give this a thumbs up if you want to. Oh, and then I also am using an iPad mini and an Apple Pencil. So we're gonna go ahead and start by going into Procreate. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna select just a screen size one. This will vary from iPad to iPad. My iPad is iPad mini. But the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to do the circle drawing. So basically, you just draw a circle and you're drawing within the circle. So what you do to do that is you're going to go ahead, if you don't already know this, but in Procreate you can make perfect shapes by just drawing a shape and then holding after. So if I want to do a circle, I make sure I'm on a, this is layer 1, we'll rename that to just like circle layer, or yeah, just rename it to circle, so it's a little bit more, it's just a little bit easier to keep track of all the layers and stuff. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna draw a circle. That was a really horrible circle, but you're gonna hold, and then you're gonna click on this edit shape up here and click on circle right there. So this will turn it into a circle, and then you can just tap on the side for it to go back to normal. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click this right here. It's like a little, like on a computer, the little thingy. And I'm going to enlarge our circle and put it in the middle of the page. Okay, so there we go. We have a nice circle here, and if you also already didn't know, you can choose a color here in the spectrum or in this one here, and then you can drag the color from its little spot over here, drag it into your shape or whatever to fill it in. So that's what we're going to do, but we're not going to do it in black. We're going to do this, and you know, let's choose like a nice blue. But this is really creative control of you. You can literally do whatever colors you want. You don't have to follow the colors exactly like I did. Now we're going to zoom back out and we're going to create a new layer just by clicking this little plus mark in the corner. And if you are a beginner, this is perfect for you. And we're going to rename that to maybe Sunset. Oops. Okay, there we go. Now bring that to Sunset. And now we're going to take a, why don't we do maybe like a yellowy white. Yes, and I almost forgot the most important part here. So that everything stays inside of the circle, what you're going to do is you're going to go onto our Sunset layer, the top layer that should be on the top of our circle. And if it's not, you can go ahead and drag it up. We're going to click on it again, and you'll see this menu right here. And then you're just going to click on Clipping Mask. And this will make sure so you can't draw outside of the line. So see, like I can't draw out here, like it won't show up. So just draw in here, and yeah. So now we're just gonna draw just a really thin line, just so that you can see where the horizon will be. And I think that that's about good for our horizon. So we can add in some more details for the bottom of our horizon a little bit later. So we're gonna go in and get, I'm going to draw the sun setting, but we're gonna add a little bit of orangey yellow to it. So you can choose your color of the sun. I'm gonna choose kind of like a pastel-ish yellow. We're gonna increase the size of our brush here, and then just kind of go right in the middle and just kind of draw an arc here. And you can edit it by doing the same thing like you did for the circle. That looks about right. And then we're going to fill it in, dragging from the top down to here. And then we have our sun. And now we're going to make, actually no, we're going to rename that layer to sun since it just has the sun on there. So we're going to do that real quick. And then we're going to add a new layer. Make sure to click it again, click on the clipping mask, and then we're going to rename this one to sunset. I'm so sorry if that was confusing. Rename that to sunset. So now we're actually going to get in it and make sure to put the sun layer on top of the sunset. So the sun layer is above the sunset, okay? And then the circle's under everything. So we're going to go ahead and change from our brush syrup to go into airbrushing. And I'm going to do a soft brush. I love the soft brush for gradients. Those are my absolute favorite. So I'm going to go in and do a nice, like, rich orange color here. And just go ahead and this brush nice and big. This one's stick. Okay, it's a rich orange color. It's pretty lovely. We're just going to go ahead and paint that on there. And then we're going to just a little bit more to the yellow. And I'm just going to tinker with that a little bit. And you can go ahead and make your sunset however you want. There is really no right or wrong way. That's what I just love about drawing. There's no right or wrong way on how to do things. So I'm going to go into my yellow, make it a brighter yellow, and just color a little bit more. So basically just like a big ombre. I'm going to take that orange and just kind of blend it out a little bit throughout the whole art project. Oops. And then now we're going to take this smudge tool, since you can really see the gradients here. Like here's our yellow, here's the, you can really see it there. And we're going to go into that and make it a soft brush. Make the opacity really low and just size maybe about 10%. Smudge it so it really just everything blends together. I'm gonna go in and tweak this just a little bit, and then I think that will be good. Okay, I think that's the perfect color. I'm gonna go in and just fill this in really quickly just to correct that error. And now it looking very much like a mango, just without the grain. So there you go, you have our sea, and I just want to spice things up a little bit. So let's make yet another layer, and this time we're going to call this, well, make sure it has a clean mask on, we're going to call this the ocean. And we're going to put this under everything, so this is it's right above the circle layer, but under the sun and the sunset layer. So we're going to go into our brushes and go into elements and go into ocean. And we're going to just take this color just as a reference and obviously make it just like a little bit darker. Go down a little bit, let me change that, and we're going to increase the size and just go ahead and draw in ocean. Take a little bit of a lighter blue, go really light on the opacity, make it really big, and just kind of color a bit just to add like a fun creative touch. And you can feel free to add in some seabirds. I'm going to go into inking, use syrup, turn that brush black. Oops. And I'm going to go really low and just add in some seabirds, which I'm going to go in on the sun layer. Actually, no, we're gonna make a new layer. We're gonna call this, make sure it's a clothing mask. We name it to birds. I think I'm gonna make the birds a lot smaller. Add a little flock of birds. I think that's really cute. That is completely optional. Honestly, I don't know if I would keep it. And you can also feel free to add in some clouds if you would like to, or just keep it a clear sky. If you want to do that, you can go into elements. You can go into elements and clouds, and then obviously do like white, or you can do a cool blue, whatever you think would be cool. And I like to do this with my finger, not my Apple Pencil or a stylus. I just like to kind of add that in myself, make it a little bit more interesting. Okay, so we're gonna add some really thin details on here. Okay, well that is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial of me drawing a very simple, easy ocean scene with birds and clouds. Please feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends if you would like a simple tutorial. Okay, that's it for today, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day,